Little Adam is very wet. Little Adam was very rainy yesterday. We had the remains of Hurricane Sally. Sometimes when I get in Little Adam after a big rain, Little Adam smells kind of mildewy, you know. But today, fresh as a daisy. So hopefully, hopefully he's okay. But it did rain like heck yesterday. Yeah, we got a lot of rain. I was watching Bam and Mike's video. And, are we on? Are we on? Yeah, I gotta look at that. So anyway, it seems to have been okay. The front, now, hold on. The duct tape got all mangled up. Don't do that, duct tape. I don't know, it's just easier to just duct tape the camera to the thing here. There we go. That looks good. Although I had I know the driver's, the steering wheel gets in the way, but I don't care. Good morning, Little Adam. How are you? There we go. Oh. So how's everybody doing this morning? So are we on? Are we on? We are on. We are recording. Camera is secured. Yeah. All right. Got everything good here? Now it's hard to see when I back up, but I think I'm good. Plus we got the sun at a very low angle here. And we got a big truck running around over there. I wanted to talk about a couple things this morning. One of the things I will talk about towards the end of the video, it's called a teaser here, is I want to talk about this is a little bit of a tight spot to pull out of. I usually don't park over here. I don't like to park in this part of the parking lot because it's too crowded and there's too many cars coming in and out. Little Adam doesn't like that. What I want to talk about today is... There we go. Okay. The sun is right smack blab in my face. I should have worn my line screw glasses. I'm going to talk about some of the YouTubers that I like to cover and what they should do to improve their channels and stuff like that. Okay. I think that would be good. But I want to mention two YouTubers this morning that I really thought their videos were pretty good. First off, we got a nice video there from Brian, AdventureVanMan. He is... Oh, my windows are all fogged up this morning. AdventureVanMan Brian is back in his van. He had his transmission fixed finally after a month. It took him a month to get the transmission fixed. The parts, when he was having the transmission originally in the shop, he was away for a couple days out of phone range, so he didn't get the phone calls immediately, and it took some delay, and there was a whole, he did a whole video on it. We talked about it. A lot of delays, a month. It took him a month to get his transmission fixed. He's not really happy with the shop. The transmission guy went on vacation while he was having the work done. There were parts problems, etc. But finally, Brian got his transmission back, or his car. They just gave him the transmission, said, "Here, you stick it in." No, everything's good now. He says it runs great. So he's now happy, but he said he's going to put up on Yelp a couple reviews that may not be too terribly positive. But anyway, so a month later, he's good to go. All right, so that's good with Brian. We like Brian. Brian is one of my favorite. I don't mind talking to the third person. I guess it's me and Crotchy. But Brian is one of my favorite YouTubers because he's self-sufficient. He doesn't whine. He doesn't complain. He doesn't e-bag. He just does it. And when he needs some extra money, because he said YouTube doesn't pay all his bills, he has jobs that he does, temporary jobs. And, did the fishing trawler thing over the summer, and sometimes he goes to he does, some agricultural work and stuff like that, but he works, and so, he doesn't sit around and moan and complain. And with his transmission, even when he did some chats, he turned off his super chat. Now, I know that if Brian had, he's fairly, he's got a good subscriber base. If Brian, he doesn't do a lot of e-begging or any e-begging, but if Brian had come on the show, got his chat and said, "Hey folks, I need a little extra money for my transmission," I bet you he could have gotten it paid for right then and there. I really think that. So, you got to hand it to him. He said no, he's not going to do that. He's a man of character. You know, character is something that is strongly lacking here on YouTube, especially amongst the nomads I cover. If when all the nomads had character, there wouldn't be so much drama, and there would be nothing for me to talk about. So, I like the nomads without character, okay? And the other nomad I wanted to talk about today is a lady named Mary. She does a channel called Maximalist Minibus, okay? And I'll tell you something. You watch her videos and they verge, if not totally get overwhelmed by, being brilliant. She touches on not just living on the road stuff, but life issues, you know? And she has a quirky style, and I watch these videos, and I'm watching the one last night, you know, and I said, Dave, remember the title of this? And I can't remember it now. Bah! You know, her latest video, is this something like, is this the end of the road, or is this the end, or, like, you know, well, what now? It has, I can't remember the title, because I'm sitting in the car, but anyway, some title like that, and go watch it. It is brilliant. She's dealing about, you know, family life. You know, you're trying to, especially as a middle-aged woman, as she is, living in her school bus, her transformed bussy, she's talking about living in her vehicle and wanting to go travel and do things, and yet she's got a mom. I think she's in Massachusetts, up there in New England somewhere. She's got a mom who, you know, needs her. You know, mom's got some health issues, and mom needs her to be around now and then, and she has to continually work mom into her travel plans and take time off and be with mom, you know, and she can't do what she wants to do. You know, and that's a real life lesson, you know, that is a real life thing that everybody has to deal with. Family, you know, hopefully family comes first, and, you know, you can't just do what you want to do if you got your mom and your dad around and they're not in good health or whatever. Other family members, friends, people that need you, you know, and there's no one else there to help them. What do? Just take off and say, I don't know. So Mary's got, it's a really good video. It's very poignant, very touching. And I thought, you know, hey, you know, go watch it and give her some love. Give her a subscription. Give her a view. Maximalist Minibus Mary. And she has a dog. She got this dog, and it's adorable. But you got to watch her video. It's just. I watched it, in her photography, the way she puts things together. It's a little quirky. Her style's a little quirky. It's not nobody else you see on the bottom of YouTube, but she really does a nice job with her videos, and I don't mention her enough. I should mention her more. But this video here was really cool, so check it out, all right? All right. One of the things Mary talks about in her video, the latest video, is her storytelling ability, you know? She's a storyteller, and the story she's telling currently, you know, is unfinished, and it's frazzled, and it has elements that she doesn't know where it's going, and it's not all neatly wrapped up into one package. And that's kind of the way life is, you know. Life stories are not like little self-contained 30-minute sitcoms, you know. So I don't know, you know. But she tells a fascinating story, you know. But yeah, you know, and it's hard for her because it's life, and it's messy, and it's complicated, and so anyway, check it out. Mary, Maximalist Minibus. Oh, another interesting channel I wanted to watch is The Lady We Don't Talk About. The Lady We Don't Talk About. She posted a video yesterday with her comments turned off as usual. She has taken the drive from Phoenix up to, I guess, Williams, Arizona, and she is now hanging out with the tribe. So we now see Destination Open Road did a video yesterday saying they were leaving for Arizona, and they're already there. And Jimmy's already there. Jimmy, his videos still have him in Colorado waiting for his transmission to be fixed. So now we had Bandit the Nomad Pug the other day completely blow the curtain on everything, remove the curtain, and show us exactly that the tribe is all now together already. So Aja's videos will probably catch up in about 2 or 3 weeks. Jimmy will probably get caught up in a week or so. Carol, who am I? The Lady We Don't Talk About, her video, they're all there. They're all there. you remember she said, F you, I'm out, leaving YouTube? That was, what, about a half a year ago? Well, there you go. I don't know. All right, anyway, now on to something else. Now I want to talk about some of the nomads that I cover. Man, this light is long. I think they lengthened it. I don't know. It seems like I'm sitting all year here at this traffic light. Some of the nomads I cover, I give them some advice. Okay, give them some advice. A lot of these people that I cover do not have any self-awareness. They really do not know how they come across on the camera. They really don't. You know, I talk about Nomadic Fanatic a lot. I do like his channel. I've been watching him for the 4 years I've been doing this show, and he's a cool cat, but I really think, and he's grown in so many ways in terms of his storytelling ability and other things like that, you know? Yeah, so anyway, I'm talking a lot about storytelling today. So Eric, yeah, he's good. He's good at that. But there's some things that Eric does that I think are not helping his channel. One of the things I think Eric needs to do is stop the Mickey stuff, okay? I don't know. Again, you know, I don't care. If he wants to collect Mickey Mouse crap from thrift stores, I don't care. So what? But it makes him look kind of odd. That's all I'm saying. You've got these nomads that are dealing with real problems, and here's this guy who's pushing 40 years old, running around to thrift stores, collecting Mickey stuff. And honestly, some of the Mickey stuff is just goofy looking. Some of this Mickey stuff little kids don't even want. You know, I gotta have more Mickey stuff, and I gotta store it in my new house. And that look, you know, okay, one episode of that, fine, out of the way, stop showing it, all right? Again, I don't want to tell Eric what he should or shouldn't put it in his videos, but he's not doing himself any favors by continuing to feature the Mickey stuff, okay? He just looks weird, that's all I'm saying, you know? I don't know if he has the self-awareness there. It's funny once, maybe twice, but the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth time of him going and collecting Mickey stuff from a thrift store. Enough is collectible stuff that was really worth something that might be worth it, but I don't know. Oh, look at this. The Walmart does not have the people out front anymore that are counting you as you go in. Wow, that is the first time I've seen that since like March. They both entrances are open, and there's nobody there to count you when you go in. Holy cow, we're almost back to normal. All right, so anyway, Eric does a good channel. I like him. He's posting a little too much. He's looking a little desperate in terms of, oh, my YouTube revenue's down. I got to crank out the stuff. And a lot of his stuff is not particularly interesting right now. But the Mickey stuff is really cringy. He needs also to focus more on traveling. He needs to find more time to go to places he hasn't been before. You know, it's a big country, and he's crisscrossed it many times. But I realize as guys get older, as gals get older, they like to go to the places they've been because they like them. But he needs to spend more time going to new places, okay? It would be great if he could get up into Canada and do something in Canada. Or go at least crisscross the United States, and we know all these things are reasons why he can't go to Canada. But we need him to do places that he hasn't been. Right now, he's back in Washington doing the same places he does over and over and over and over again. And I don't know, for somebody who's watched him as long as I have, he needs to do some new stuff, okay? That's my advice to Eric. Dump the Mickey crap and start doing some new stuff, okay? Go places he hasn't been before. Right, I'm back. I'm back, baby, better than ever. I don't know. I like my Morningstar Farms burgers. They just the last 3 or 4 times I've been here, they don't have them anymore. I think the lady said we're just not there. I don't know. I got some of those other burgers, but I like my Morningstar. Does anybody know if Morningstar Farms is discontinuing their ever popular soy burgers? I think they might be. It's a shame because I like them. I guess I'm the one who buys them all. There's other brands, and I did buy some other brands, and they're not bad, but anyway. So let's get to talking about the nomads and some of the nomad people and the nomad RVers and whatever, and how they could improve their channels. We just talked about, let's see what the ride is playing today. Bowie! Anyway, so, Mike, let's go to Mike. Mike, Mike, wear a shirt. Don't take your shirt off ever again. That is nobody wants to see that. And the other thing is, get on the road, all right? People subscribe to you because you travel. That's why they subscribe to you. You've been sitting on your butt all summer there in Paul's backyard. People want to see you travel. And even if it's just around Minnesota, you really don't have to go across the country. Just, you could have taken some trips across Minnesota, Michigan, some of the neighboring states this summer and done some interesting stuff. It's a big country. But get on the road and stop sitting in one place all the time. I mean, this is advice for many of the different nomads. Get off the road and stop sitting in one place all the time. And I don't know. I realize, I don't know. And the other thing with Mike, the thing we love about Mike is his misery. We love miserable Mike, okay? Miserable Mike is the best Mike there is. Grumpy, miserable, but he has to be on the road. Grumpy, miserable Mike is no good when he's just sitting there on his butt, in his friend's backyard. He needs to be grumpy, miserable Mike on the road, okay? But we like miserable Mike, okay? When he's angry and that's what we like about Mike. That's what we like about Mike. Go ahead and e-bag. I don't care. You want to do your little chats and people throw you money. That's fine. It kind of adds to the mystique of your personality. But get on the road and hopefully be as miserable as possible. Breakdowns, screw-ups, whatever. That's great. The more the merrier. So Kevin, what do we say about Camper Van Kevin? Again, I would have to say, I think that shack was a mistake. I guess it was content for the summer when he wasn't doing much, but that was just a waste of time, a total waste of time. He needs, again, like the others, to be more on the road. He probably will now that the winter's coming and he needs to get further south, and he'll do the same places he always does. He goes to his friend in Idaho, then he goes and hangs out with the tribe down in Arizona and Parker, and he may do Quartzsite and Vegas and stuff. He does the same things again and again, and what I'd have to say to Kevin is, try some new places for a change. I realize you have an allergy to California, but maybe go over there and do something a little different. The other thing with Kevin is, again, politics in these channels don't mix well, and especially, we get the little political nuggets every now and then in his channel, and especially in his chats. He can't not give us them. Drop them, okay? Don't even do politics. Do your old country Southern boy. I'm just a good old boy from the South. The dogs. Get some more dogs. Why not get 5 dogs? Get 2 more dogs. Get a bunch of Yorkies. Just have a whole bunch of Yorkies and stay in your Class A. I don't know. That fits you and the dogs better than, having you guys, those little, I don't know, the little 4x4 thingy. I don't know. I don't know. You're getting to be an older guy. You need the room. The dogs like the room. But, keep the politics out of it. Get more on the road and do some new stuff, okay? We're tired of seeing people sitting on lawn chairs around fires and stuff like that, All right, so we got, who else can we talk about? I'm tired of them. Let's talk about Morgan. I don't know. Morgan is getting into the super duper I need mode. I need this, I need that. My Bronco's falling apart. I don't know. She needs to be less needy. Come on, you're a woman. Show what women can do. They can take care of themselves. They can deal with problems. Like how Randy does. Randy, he's a manly man. He can tackle things. He can do things, right? He doesn't need anybody else's help. You be like that. You're becoming, I don't know, Morgan's becoming the female Randy. She's starting to morph into that, and she's too young for that. But anyway, I don't know. She needs to find a way to just, she is making some decent money on YouTube, but, take that money and put it, the Bronco, It's one of those vehicles, it's like Blue Van Dan's van. It's never gonna be right. It's always gonna be falling apart. You sense that about certain vehicles, right? That Blue Van Dan has is just, it is going to be falling apart forever and ever. It's an old vehicle. This Bronco's pretty old, I guess, I don't know. But it's just one of those vehicles that's just gonna constantly need attention. And in a way, that's good because that gives Morgan some content. Morgan, I don't know, you know, again, Morgan's life, the crazier it gets, the more entertaining it is. And that whole breakup with Dave, I mean, she probably got a ton of views on that and all that stuff. You know, date more guys and break up with them and leave them heartbroken. Do that, what the heck? You know, Morgan's doing pretty much everything right, except she is getting to be too needy these days, and it's starting to get on people's nerves. I'm going to just tackle one more person today for time's sake, and that is Van City Van Life. Hey, Chrome does everything wonderful. There's nothing he can improve on. He posts videos frequently. He's an excellent editor. The storytelling is wonderful. It has been just a magically wonderful experience watching him build out his, redo the indoor space of his van there in Toronto. The guy just, you know, he every time he gets to home plate, every time he gets to the plate, he hits a home run. Brilliant, you know, brilliant. And there's nothing he could do that could be any better than what he does. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, baby. All right, everybody, I'm back. I'm back to, that was a good video today. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Now, finally, the rain has stopped. We had a solid rains of Hurricane Sandy yesterday. Today, the rain is done. The rain is done. The rain is done. And I'm happy that the sun is out today. I really am. I am very happy. So anyway, we're gonna park today. You know, I could park over here. It's not a bad place to park. The only problem with this spot is that there's a big branch hanging over the top, but I don't think that's ever gonna fall. We had wind and shit yesterday and it didn't fall, so I don't think it's gonna fall today on a nice sunny day, but I can always park in here. It's a nice big spot. All right, folks, that ought to do it. You know, I gotta check something on Little Adam. You want me to go check something on Little Adam? Hold on. Hey, folks, so look, it's dry. The wheel well is dry. And I put my duct tape around here. Look at that, it worked. It worked. Victory, victory, victory. Oh yeah, and I also put up the Nomad sticker. I got that on there. And I also got Mobile Instinct sticker. So those are the two new stickers on here. Little Adam, no mildew smell. We had heavy rain yesterday. The duct tape worked. All right, I'm happy. Vlog. Oh, look at my shirt. See my shirt? This is the shirt I got in Vegas. That's a nice undercover LAPD, or LVPD, excuse me. All right, folks, thanks for watching Vlog Under.